Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. This is By Hook or By Needles. I am Sam, and this is my subscribers scrap blanket. Back again. You would have last seen this just a week ago. And since I added, I think I added 3 or 4 rows then, I've actually had another 20 new subscribers. So welcome and thank you for subscribing. It's great to have you along on this journey. And thank you to all my existing subscribers for keep coming back, I hope. So yeah, I'm adding another 4 rows, which now means I've done, this will be my 72nd row. You can see it's getting quite long. And yeah, 360 subscribers. So, you know, slow and steady wins the race, but it's great. So thank you, you know, to anybody and everybody who is shouting me out or, you know, sharing me or recommending me to friends, family, or whatever. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you hit the like button and leave a comment in the comment section, and you would come to me eventually, that would be great too, because that all helps with the algorithm thingy and gets me out there and makes YouTube share me a little bit more. I'll just sort of tilt this down a little bit so you can see what I'm crocheting. Yeah, so what's new? Well, it is very hot right now. Let me have a look. It is 30 degrees Celsius, but feels like 32 Celsius, which is around about 87, I think, Fahrenheit. So it's a bit hot, but looks like we got some rain rolling in, according to my radar map. Cool, that might cool it down. I think the temperature is due to drop tonight or tomorrow or sometime. Anyway, it's hot here, really is hot here. Too hot to be underneath a blanket, but I have got my fan going, so if you do hear that, I apologize. But I don't want to get too far behind on this, otherwise I'll find myself having to do like 10 rows, and that, you know, and that's just going to cut into time that I need for other projects. Now, speaking of other projects, today I finished my first little festival doll, my amigurumi festival doll, which was the brainchild of Simply Crochet. And this is the calendar, and you can see this fellow at the end there, and that's my little version of him with his rather unusual looking axe. I need to practice a little bit more on the accessories, but that's him. Oh dear, the light's not very good. I don't want to keep playing with the light because it's so noisy and horrible. Anyway, so there he is. He's wearing his little fur cape, so he must be really hot too. I'm quietly very pleased with his little face. I think it's quite cute. I don't know if you can see it. Reminds me a little bit of Noddy because these look like big ears. But Noddy doesn't have big ears, but yeah, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Noddy. But anyway, with the blue hat. He's not Noddy. He is celebrating Up Allier, which is a festival in Scotland, and he is the January festival doll for the calendar and for Simply Crochet, created by Claire Cooper. If you happen to have the calendar from Simply Crochet and are making these, or was it going to, but thought now you might, please let me know. We can sort of do a little make along where, you know, we all do them at the same time, and then perhaps, you know, if you like, you can send me photos of your finished projects and I can put them on my Facebook page, or I can even do a slideshow at the end of the month of everybody's little guy. Let me know if you're interested in doing that and joining me. You know, you don't have to do anything special for that. You just have to sort of say, look, I'm doing it, and I'll send a photo. Or, you know, I mean, because you can't do tutorials. We can't do tutorials because the pattern isn't ours. But we can, you know, show progress and, or lack of progress, whatever the case may be. And we can talk about, you know, what we liked or didn't like about the design or pattern. So, but I mean, you know, you don't have to be a content creator to join in. You can just be a subscriber, whichever. Now, before I continue with my blankets, I want to remind people that in the description box, there'll be a, oh no, I wasn't going to do that. Nope, sorry, okay. I want to remind people that this little guy is not staying with me. He is actually going to go to whoever wins the January competition. If you want to be in for a chance to win this little guy, and I will be posting him, you know, pretty much anywhere in the world, and I do mean that. I'm not going to change my mind. I'll be, yeah, send him anywhere, posting him anywhere. So if you want to win this little guy, just put in the, you need to like the video, be subscribed to my channel, and just put in the comments that you'd like to win him, or you'd like to go in the draw to win him, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I will just put down your name, and then, you know, you'll be, you know, when that comes to the end of the month, I will put all the names on a random wheel or whatever. I'll find some sort of random chooser picker. And you can enter once per January video. But if you want to enter, like, for example, yesterday I did a video. I'm not sure I even mentioned this guy in that video. I don't have to, you know, have mentioned him in the video for you to be able to put in the comments that you would still like to win the doll. You can say, you know, yes, I'd like to win the doll, even if he's not been mentioned in the actual video. I'll know what you mean. Or you can say I want to win January's doll, or you can say I want to win Up LEA doll, or the festival doll for January, however you want to word it. So you can do that once. You can make a comment saying you want to win him once per video. Like the video, subscribe, obviously, watch the video, and make a comment saying that you would like to go in for the chance to win him. And I will put you down multiple times on the wheel for a chance to win this little guy. I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Yeah, so, you know, and I will try to remember to sort of mention it most videos, to sort of remind people that, you know, this competition is going on. And what I will do is I will just do a very short video on the last day of the month, showing me spinning and picking the winner, and then you know, you'll have 48 hours to contact me with your address and all the rest of it. Anyway, that's that. So yeah, win me, oh, win me. Oh, he wants to be won by somebody. Yeah, okay, he didn't fall for it. The cats fall for it. They think he talks. That's, yeah, also a warning. I do have cats. So if you are allergic to cats, you can obviously still enter. But just be aware that there is more than a slim chance that there's going to be a cat hair or two in there. But I will give him a little bit of a vacuum before I send him out. And I suggest that perhaps when he gets there that you, if you've got a cat allergy, you do the same. You just give him a little bit of a vacuum to make sure that he's, you know, not going to make you all sneezy and wheezy. He does have safety eyes, but as we like to say about safety eyes, don't be giving this to a child to play with. If the child is still, especially if the child is still putting stuff in their mouth, no. I would say a child, what, 5, 6, 7, a child that understands, look, do not put this in your mouth. Do not, bite the eyes off. Yeah. My mother used to, whenever I used to get a toy that had eyes, plastic eyes like this, she would rip them out. She would dig them out, and I would get eyeless dolls and eyeless bears and all sorts. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. So yeah. Yep, okay, I think I've definitely out-mentioned that. So yeah, I'm just crocheting now in the heat, waiting for this storm to creep across my map that I'm still got open. When is it supposed to be here? Meant to be thunder and lightning. I bet it misses my area. They usually do. Let me see. Gonna play it and see. Oh, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. Nowhere near me, nowhere near me, nowhere near me. Oh, come on. No, it's not gonna come anywhere near me. Darn. Okay. That's annoying. But hopefully it will cool down. So, yeah. Anyway, so there you go. All right. I think I already mentioned I was going to do, these subscriber blankets once a week, but at the moment I'm finding that if I, well, it has been a week since the last time I did one, but, I am sort of finding that if I were to leave them for a full week all the time, I might have too many rows to do, because it's, 4 rows each today. I've already done the knitting row one. This is just the crochet row one. Yeah. Whew. Hot. It is so hot here. Anyway, so what is everybody up to? Oh, I've just finished actually watching Critter Crochet and Teresa from Critter Crochet with Shannon from the Spoonie Stitcher have their live. Oh, talk about laughing. Poor Teresa, I almost made her choke on her water. And poor Shannon, she just doesn't know. I don't think she was sort of aware of my type of humor, because someone had said, oh, I was reading a book the other day that made me think about you, Shannon. And Shannon was like, oh, what was the book called? So I, being me, said, Psychopaths and Their Hobbies. And she was like, what? And I was laughing too hard to be able to sort of type, no, I'm kidding. Excuse me, now I've got hiccups now. I've laughed. I'm going to give myself hiccups. And, yeah, I had to say, no, honestly, I'm just kidding. I'm joking around. But she was like, really? And I said, actually, mind you, wouldn't be a bad title for a book, would it? Psychopaths and Their Hobbies. Mind you, we know what most psychopaths' hobbies are. So I don't know how good that would go. But, yeah, so there were lots of laughs to be had. And the video is still available, obviously, to watch, even though it's finished. So if you want to watch the replay, head over to, I think it was on Crazy Critters. I keep calling it Crazy Critters. Critters Crochet channel today. So if you go to Teresa from Critters Crochet, you will find it. I'll link that in the description box. How's that sound, if I remember? I will link the live in there. It was great fun because they started off talking about what the crochet or crafting trends will be for the coming year. I often wonder, and you know, I said this in the video, my issue with, you know, predicting trends is, do we as content creators and as crocheters and knitters and all the rest of it, do we make what the experts predict will be a trend because they've told us it will be a trend? Or are they actually saying, yeah, look, this is going to be a trend, and we were planning to make what they said was going to be a trend? I tend to think it's probably a bit of both. I don't know, but yeah, it'll be interesting. So, cat hair again. Oh, come on, out you come. So my cats are hiding. They probably found a nice hot place to lay in the sun. Crazy animals. They love the heat. But anyway, so I will put that link in the description box. Lots of fun. I was hoping that Lisa Knits and Vlogs was going to go live, though I know it is too hot for her. I know she doesn't usually go live when it's too warm, and it has been pretty horribly warm today. So yeah. Anyway, not to worry. I hope you can see me. I can't really see me, but that's okay because I don't really want to see me. Anyway, so yep, the colours I'm gonna add are just brown, a dark green, pink, and a grey. It's really hard to find colours that I haven't added recently. I think I'm gonna have to go back down to the beginning and try and find these early on colours, or middle of the road colours to put, you know, more of them up the top. But I've got so many, you know, half skeins and all the rest of it. You know, I could be here forever. Now this one is also going to be another giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers. And the blanket will be 200 rows long. This one, the crocheted one, will be also put into a drawer, but we'll wait until we actually get closer to the time for that. You don't need to say that you would like to go in the drawer for that until much, much later. I'll let you know when. The knitted one, I was going to do both of them as a giveaway at the same time. The knitted one, unfortunately, is so wide that even with 200 rows, it's not going to be a very good sized blanket because it's going to be wider than it is tall. So I think I'm going to go to 1,500 subscribers, and that could be the 1,500 subscriber giveaway, or maybe 2,000, depending on how long it is. Because I want it to be, you know, I want it to be almost squarish or only slightly rectangle, whereas this at 200 rows, I've already done the measurements, will be almost square, which would be perfect. But I cast on too many rows and I'm not taking them off. I'm not redoing it. So yeah, so keep that in mind. That will be a giveaway which I will sort of do once we get to 1,000. I will announce it, and you know, anyone who wants to be in on it can you know, then notify me, and you know, in comments or whatever. But until then, you know, just this little fella, is being given away. So I think I might need a nap. It's almost 3:30. Yep, getting to the stage where I might need a little snooze, because I've been awake since about 3 a.m. No, 2 a.m. I got up. That's right, I did. I got up at 2 a.m. And that's just the way my sleep schedule goes. I don't have a sleep pattern. I just sleep when I'm tired, which I'm fortunate enough to be able to do, as I don't have to work and don't have to go anywhere or do anything. So yeah. Had the vampire come today. You can't, oh, yep, can you see? Yep, had the vampire come today to take some blood. Yeah, my bi-yearly bloodsuckers come, and they do all the little tests on it, and then they tell me what I already know, which is always fun. Like, really? Yeah, so anyway, I really do feel like there's something else I was going to tell people, but I cannot think of it. And you know what? As soon as I turn this off, I'm going to go, oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, no, I can't. Gone. Not to worry. I'm sure it will, you know, come back, and then I'll write it down. Yeah, so check out the Critters Crochet and the Spoonie Stitcher live video, or the replay of the live. I'll put that in the comments, and make sure to comment if you would like to win my little festival doll. Until then, I think I'll have to wind up, because I don't know as if I'm going to be able to continue crocheting this. It is so heavy and hot at the moment. I might have to wait until it cools down. And the air that's coming in isn't terrific because of the heat. And it's, yeah. So anyway, so I'm going to say goodbye. Please, always remember, learn from the past, think about the future, but as always, live for today. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.